Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Today we're checking out a demo for a game called Forgotten but Unbroken. We're pretty early here. This, as I said, this is a demo. You can play it for yourself. I'll have links down below. And if you like it, you can wishlist it on Steam. I'm sure the devs would love that. Speaking of, this is developed by Centurion Developments, and it's published by Microprose Software, who are sponsoring this video, so thank you so much for that. You're gonna notice a ton of demos coming out at your fingertips during Steam Next Fest, so I highly encourage you to check these out. This one is a World War II tactics game. This seems to be the year of World War II tactics games, and I'm not complaining. I love them, so we're gonna keep checking them out. And you guys seem to like it too. You seem to like that theme around here, so hopefully you guys check this out. Again, this is very early. It's a demo. It's an alpha. And I'm curious to check it out with you. So I've done a couple of missions. We're gonna go into this one here in Slovakia. We have an objective to destroy both Flak 88s, and there's some rewards there. We'll get into what those rewards are used for later on. So this is an artillery point. We have to disable these big guns. And be aware of the enemy elite SS units. Try to search the premises. You might find some interesting documents. The later the enemy discovers you, the better. There's a chance to find some dynamite in the area to complete the mission, but we recommend equipping dynamite from the armory instead. So it's telling us here, and this is a really cool system. The following enemy units were seen at the mission site: paratroopers, SS Division Totenkopf, and SS Division Adolf Hitler elite units. Equipment of enemy forces at the site, unremarkable. Other important information, unknown. Mission difficulty, medium. But it says the reliability of provided information is 30%. Can't trust that a lot. And I'm sure there's ways to boost that as we go. But again, this is a demo. I think you could get maybe 6 or 7 hours out of it for now. Okay, so in here, we can go to our armory and equip our team with a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll do that. 1 second. Okay, so we've got Martin, our soldier. We have Max, our medic. We've got Karel, our heavy gunner. We have Simon, our sniper. Charlie, our commando. And Bernard, a soldier. They have these attributes that you can get every couple of levels, and you can start putting points into that for strength, dexterity, intelligence, and endurance. They have their own subset of skills as well. And of course, they've got their own perk tree. So some of these guys I've got with extra AP. We've got some extra hit chance stuff on our sharpshooter. And there's different levels of it, which is very cool. So you could get a soldier that has level 2 perk, and then you can upgrade it to level 3 kind of thing. So it's neat, and it makes these guys feel a lot more unique. Okay. So, I've gone ahead and equipped people with what I think we need. You can do so in the armory. This system's pretty clean. You hover a weapon, you can see like what ammo goes with it. It's just everything's highlighted nice and easy. Of note, we need this dynamite on this mission. So, I put it on Charlie Sommers, and with that, we should be good to go. So, let's start our mission, shall we? Bring a sapper to a defensive mission to cover with mines, if you saw that tip. That's one of the first missions in the demo, and it's cool because you start out the mission and you just get to place 5 random mines wherever you want, and you kind of can put them at choke points, then enemies have to get through them. It's really neat. This mission is an attack mission, so the reason it's differentiating this is because you start out on a defensive mission, and they differentiate the missions that way. What else can they tell us? Detection tiles here, we're used to that, because video games, and if you're hidden, you're gonna keep this. If one of your units is discovered, the rest will remain hidden until spotted by an enemy. So, let's get going here. So first thing is, if there's no enemies that you can see, you have to scout them, right? On hover here, it's gonna tell you how much AP it costs to get there, and it's also gonna tell you how many shots you would have from that location, and then of course, high cover, low cover, that kind of stuff. So, okay, boom, we've got a guy here. We can see his detection ranges. I'm going to try to, like, squeak way in here. And we'll send Martin in to deal with that. As well, you can see his health there. There's a will bar, okay? Every time you're shot at, it's going to reduce a chunk of will, and then they can go into panic. Once that happens, they'll run away, and they'll kind of hunker down and be unusable for a turn. Max here, he's our medic. We're gonna send you where? Let's send you to the full cover here, behind the tree. That'll work nicely. Now our heavy gunner, what's cool is in the earlier missions, there were some miniguns that you could jump on, and everybody that uses a minigun has a hit chance reduction because they're not proficient with it. But if you use the heavy gunner class, it removes that. So there's certain interactions in this game that want you to use a certain class, or they get a benefit for using a certain class and a detriment for regular classes. So it makes the units feel a little bit more specialized, which is pretty cool. Okay, we got units there as well. So I think we're just gonna chill out for a second. I'll maybe put Simon, our sniper, over here to deal with those guys. And then who else do we have? Summers. So first of all, I've got to get here, and I have to get here. So you can actually see here, to plant dynamite with a non-sapper is going to cost an additional 12. Now, I would love to tell you I have a sapper, but I don't because they died. So we're going to have to do that with 24 AP, which is pretty significant. Like, that's a... That makes it... Like, you got to be right on that thing to be able to plant it, basically. And so you have to make sure that area is going to be well defended. Okay. Everyone is sort of in position. We'll end the turn here. And you can speed up the enemy turns if you so please. Okay, so those guys are moving away. And I think we're okay with that. In fact, I know that we are. Let's put Bernard here, and we'll initiate on this guy.
Retaliation with every step.
Let's see. Summers. Now, you do get a little line of sight indicator, which is pretty nice. Now, to fire his gun costs 20 AP. So, he is going to have some trouble doing that. He's going to have to be pretty up close. But we'll try to make it work. And then, let's see, what else do we have here? Should I just try to engage? I can get a shot from there. Simon, our sniper, could probably get a shot from here. Mrazek. Let's see. You're not going to have any shots. This one's 18 AP. I'll throw you here in case those guys start coming back around. And we have coverage that way. Now, if I do take this shot, you're going to see we're going to transition into this view. And this is just a... You're not manually picking a location to shoot or anything. This is just a view that I can click, and it will take the shot. However, for a cost of 4 AP, you can right-click and become more accurate. Look at the accuracy down here. So if you have the AP in your bank, then you can make it a lot more of an accurate shot. If you hover the hit chance, there's a couple things that go into this. Your base chance, just based on your soldier's skill, your dexterity stats, your shooting skill, and then your familiarity with a weapon type, which is pretty neat, something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna right-click this twice to go to 100 there, and we're gonna take this shot and kick off combat. I want you guys to, I want to get into combat, like, ASAP. So we can get a true feel for what this game's about. Okay, so these guys are in. Everybody's getting revealed. Except Corel has actually not been revealed quite yet. That being said, I have an okay shot there. It is not that great, though. It is not that great. It's a heavy gun, so he's got a small hit chance penalty. But as we level him, because he's a heavy gunner, that's something that we can level to mitigate a little bit of. I could still do this and increase it up to 50% and flip the coin. I don't think it's a bad idea because I've got full cover here, so we're gonna let that rip. And we landed it, so we'll take that. Notice too, when we engaged, all of our AP got reset, so we could like fully move in, use one shot at the end of our opening turn, and then get it all back in like an ambush situation. I think I could save some AP here, go for a 94, which I'm fine with. That's all good. And then I could take it up to a 95 for the second shot. Okay. So he's panicked now because they have the same will thing as far as I can tell, but they don't have the bars. And this will be something that I might talk about a couple of times in this video, but one thing that I want more from this game is I want more information. So I'm pretty sure enemies are panicking just like us, and you can see we have the will bars. I think they need to have that too, if that's the case. They may also just be panicking because they're lower health. That I'm not 100% sure on yet, but that's okay. So I do have this guy that could pose a potential problem here. This is saying that I'll have some line of sight. It's worth taking a look. Charlie is our guy with the dynamite, so we have to be a little cautious here. And I can only take this at 61, but yep, unfortunate little miss. We do have some grenades as well, so if I really wanted to finish this guy, I could have 16 there. And I could finish him. I don't think I can hit both of these guys, although tempting. Let's just clear this guy. Now, I should have hovered on those little icons because when they're injured like that, they, their shots cost more AP and they're less accurate and stuff. And that can happen to us too. So just keep that in mind. We'll move you up slightly. That car does do additional damage, by the way. They teach you that in the opening mission of the game. Bernard, we have a 17%er over there. I'm gonna move you to full, get a little closer and see what this shot is like. I don't have a shot from there. Well, I could grenade again. Looks like we can bounce off the trees and stuff.
Grenade!
Now, grenades are not just unlimited things that people have. Like, you have a certain amount in your armory at the base, but then you're gonna have to trade for them and acquire them. So they're all consumables. It's not just like in XCOM, for example, where they have like one grenade per mission type of thing. Okay. So now I'm thinking with Simon, maybe I try to get in here and try and deal with that guy. Our previous coin flip worked pretty well. He is a sniper, so like this percent does not surprise me. And he's standing in the open. Really cool animations in certain circumstances where they break the windows and stuff. If I can show it, when they jump over things, sometimes they do this cool roll over the top. I don't think I've seen any games where they do that roll. It's pretty neat, actually. So you can see, any shot that we incur is going to reduce that will. Any type of offensive maneuver, if we do like, if we get a kill, for example, then we can replenish some of that will. Now, I could grenade that group from here. Just based on these percentages, we'll do it. Now, I'm probably just showing you the one mission here, so I'm going to maybe go a little bit more ham-fisted with the grenades than you normally would, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try to do some cool flanks or something. We'll try to get something going where I don't just spam grenades on them. Overwatch is 20. Now, Overwatch's cost is different for all the units, and that's something just to get used to. I don't know if they're planning on standardizing that or not, but it would be nice to know exactly how much it is without having to hover, so that when I'm looking to make a move,
Cover me, guys.
I can know exactly what skills I can use. Like, what I would really like ultimately is if I'm hovering up here, right? Let's say that's going to take 16 AP. It would be cool if these dynamically like faded away or something so that you knew you couldn't use them from that position. But again, this is early, so they could definitely work this in. Let's Overwatch there. You do not have to set down a cone or anything for Overwatches in Forgotten but Unbroken. It's just a standard, like, just like in XCOM. It's exactly how it works in XCOM. If an enemy moves in range, they're going to take an automatic shot. And we actually have a great angle here. So let's take this. Yeah, that'll work. I can go up to 95 as well. That focus you saw, that's from the right click in there, which is cool. Okay, Simon. We could check around this corner, I suppose. Enemies moving. Okay. So let's... I don't see anybody up there. Where's Bernard? He's in front here. So let's move him like here to see if we find anybody. And we did. Okay. Let's hop this. Oh, he didn't do the cool thing. I want to see him do the cool thing. Let me know if you guys see it. Max, let's put you here for now. Corel.
They will regret.
Go hard there. I love Corel's little bald spot. Charlie, you're the one with, yeah, you're the one with the dynamite. So I want to get in here. Now this is in line of sight, but I'm in half cover and very far away, so I feel okay about it. You could use a little healing. You could use a little healing. Let's maybe look to get you close to the medic. And let's hunker you down. So hunkering down provides double the cover bonus and immunity to crits, which is obviously pretty helpful. So let's use a med kit here.
There you go, buddy.
Healing failed. Are you serious? So yeah, so these are not guaranteed, unfortunately. But you can go in there and you can replace your quick slots if you want. We'll have to hope for the best. That's an unfortunate little fail, if you ask me. Do I want to continue in here with you? Maybe I should get you closer to the squad here. We'll bring you up and hunker down. He went for him. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, Max. There we go. Now that is not a lot. We used a small med kit. This is a medium med kit. So if we want, we could maybe see the difference here.
There you go, buddy.
And it failed. Oh my god, Max, you're fired. You are absolutely fired. We're getting XCOM'd on heals right now. Can you believe it? I can. I totally can. I don't have a great spot to move here. I'll move up, like, subtly. And 21 is kind of rough. There's a skill here, just to point out. There's this war cry skill, so this disables panic. You can also remove panic by healing right now. Over time, I'd like to see them expand on different ways to do that, but it's early, so there might be more of that in there than I'm seeing at this exact moment, too. Okay, this is good. Let's take that up to 98. I'm not missing anything. Absolutely not. And then, I guess Max, you're not going to do anything because of your failed heals.
Revenge in every heart.
Let's bring Hupka in. We'll go for the 85. So another thing I think would be cool is when you're targeting them, that you that percentage change is happening on the icon itself. Most of my kind of nitpicks here are things that I just want more of. Like, I just want more information. Uh-oh. Ooh, I've got him mega flanked. Yes, sirree, Bob. I could come in here, and I will. We'll Overwatch there. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it could have been way worse. Okay. Charlie. So if I get here... yeah, I'm going to be a little short on that with 28 HP. What can I do here? I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. Let's put you back here. You have a ton of AP, too. Overwatch. This guy is kind of tucked away nicely. I'll tuck you over here. Maybe I should grenade in this situation.
Grenade!
Thin the herd a bit. Because then I can move Summers up and get him into a much better position. Ooh, he's not actually dead. I'm a little overconfident there. on the damage. Let's overwatch that. I'm gonna bring my heavy gunner in here. Just maxing out his AP. Thing is with him, we want to have AP in the tank. So he pretty much has to be shooting from his position. Let's overwatch here. And I'll bring you back a bit. We'll overwatch here. That's fine. This guy probably procs an overwatch. Oh, he does. He has an eye there? Damn. Okay. Okay, I see what's up. I see what's up. 12 plus 12 plus 6. So I'm still short. And this is the thing. If you know you're going on a dynamite planting mission, you want to bring a sapper. But again, I didn't have one. So, does that suck? Yes. But does this suck? No. I'm going to take it up to 84. We're not going to miss an 84. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, sweet. So, now I got to deal with this guy somehow. I got to deal with him.
I'm moving.
He's actually in a pretty cool spot that I cannot get to.
Move your asses.
Now he had a visual over there. I'm assuming he cannot see any of these guys. And I kinda want to put you in there. You have 100 HP, so I'm gonna assume that even if he hits you, you're gonna be fine. You see that? Did the cool roll? Yeah, that's right. He did that. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Don't even worry about it. Everything's totally cool. Dynamite's been planted. He's got 2 AP left. Not great. So this guy has a Mauser K98 on him. We can loot this, which is probably pretty good to be doing. And the reason I say that is because items and stuff are quite expensive.
Retaliation with every step.
So let's loot it. There is a strength stat, which determines how much your characters can actually carry.
Revenge in every heartbeat.
Now I have to be a little cautious here because we just don't have the damage. However, let's get here with Max. Now.
Surrender now!
He should feel threatened here.
I'm moving.
He should feel threatened.
Roger.
Well, I can't even see him from around this corner. So he's got the jump on me. Let's see what he wants to do. He's so ballsy. Oh, here he's going. Oh, questionable, buddy. Run the overwatches. I do like the cinematic cameras too. I'm a huge fan of that stuff in any game. Obviously, XCOM does that extremely well too, and you can see the influence there. But theirs is quite nice. No ammo. Okay, so we gotta reload. And let's take a shot here. We'll take this up to 63. You can only zoom in, or you can only modify your hit chance twice. Notice that because I'm injured here, I am doing minus 15% hit chance, and attacks cost me more AP.
For the fallen.
We're landing those shots though, baby. That's awesome. Okay, now this dude, I think I'm just gonna go all in here. I'm gonna go mega aggressive.
I'm moving.
We've got HP. Now, another thing I would like for them to expose is critical chances and stuff. I think that would be nice, because you can get crits. And you've probably seen some. Like right there. Boom. Thank you, game. Thank you. Okay, you're doing a full dash. Your other stick of dynamite. Bernard, let's put you in the outhouse. Mainly just for fun. Okay. Now you are very far. Let's just run you way up here. I don't have any more medkits due to the 2 failed ones. I wouldn't mind them showing me what the percentage chance is for that as well. Again, it's just information. I just want more. And I think that's a pretty good thing to have in tactics games. Like, give me as much information as you possibly can.
Move your asses.
But it's also not as easy as it sounds, because you need to communicate stuff in ways that the player can then digest and look at the screen and be like, okay, yeah, I know what's going on. Just at a glance value, right?
Cover me, guys.
Okay. Summers. Let's go here. Okay, you're gonna Overwatch. End. Now, I don't know if this is in here, but it would also be cool if they could carry over a certain amount of like unused AP between rounds. That might be a thing, but I don't think it's been in any of the tutorials or anything that I've seen. Okay, so it's 17 for an Overwatch. So I move there. I can afford it. Just in case we have enemies in the alley there.
Let's do it.
Overwatch there.
I'm on it.
Overwatch there. And I'll just send you in. And then you can go here. Probably don't have an Overwatch. Hunker down. And end turn. Okay.
Couvrez-moi.
Plant it, baby. Pretty clean. We took some injuries. We had some failed heals and stuff. But not bad. Not bad. Destroy the 2 flax. Oh, I have to collect documents. I kind of forgot about that. We need to go inside. Do we see... Hold on. Do we see anything here? Right there. Right there. Okay. We run. I'll have these guys push into that back alley.
Cover me, guys.
And see if there's more enemies. If there are, we'll keep fighting them. There, that's that roll. That's so sick. I want, like, every game to have that now.
They will regret.
Okay. Yep. Maybe we've killed all the enemies. That's entirely possible.
I'm on it.
Real subtle, Max. Real subtle.
Bien reçu.
Yeah, I feel like perhaps we have killed them all. Make sure you're in a safe area when the charge goes off. We have to blow this stuff up.
Couvrez-moi. Let's do it.
Okay, so we'll see if we can grab these docks here.
Cover me.
Perfect. Okay. Now, let's try blasting. Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully, this is like, it's contained to that little square. Sick. So, each player shares a portion of XP across the board. It's not based on how many kills they get and stuff, which is nice. Number of killed enemies, 7. Damage per attack. I like this little status thing. 88% shots, I mean, pfft, we'll take it. It's obviously not counting my medkit misses. Love to have that. Just throwing it out there. So, couple things here. if you're at this mission screen, you're like, okay, what's happening? There's no missions. You have to advance time. This is all about like dates and stuff that will trigger different events. There'll be some camp events. Speaking of, let me show you around the camp a bit. So we've got our headquarters, which I'm in right now. And in here, we could go and check out our recruitment list here. These guys are all eligible for promotions. We'll take a look at that in a second. You could look at hiring new recruits in here as well, which I will... Oh, I can't because I'm full. So we can't do that right now. Over here, these are some radio stations where you can make requests and stuff. This is all like... They have different radio man levels. You can assign them to here. There's a game that we played that was on a train that had some similar things with like jobs and stuff. So, yeah, anyways, you can work on these different things. So if I wanted to request war supplies from London, current relations 26, we could try it. And we'll find out later. You can also upgrade things in here. So I already upgraded these stoves to like maximum level after a couple missions. And this will be expanded upon, I'm sure. This is your mission table. And then this is like the radio for lore and stuff, I believe. There might be specific things that come in there. Oh, hello. Message from London. Sorry, your actions have not impressed us so far. Oh, you're like the council. That's cool. Thanks. To the barracks. Well, couple things. We can look at our units. We can see the perks that they have in here. And then if they have this little book, that means that you can upgrade some of these attributes. So strength is good for melee attack damage and carry weight. Dexterity is good for AP. And I kind of feel like early on, that's the almost no-brainer. It's AP and their hit chance. So pretty important. Intelligence is weapon familiarity, and the speed at which the unit gains AP, also pretty important. And endurance affects the damage taken by bleeding or burning. And I'm not sure how prevalent that is, but that would be something to consider depending on what type of enemies you find yourself running into. So we have a couple of skills here. Unit can't bleed, heavy gunner stuff, right? So if I go here, we can upgrade that. So now you can see heavy gunner perk is at level 3. It's gold over here. So that penalization is reduced by 60%, which is no joke, obviously. Can throw grenades further. That's pretty serious. Grenades cause more damage. Balls of steel, you can give them more will so they'll panic less. And in my early missions, I did have my units panic a lot more. It was more of like more of just a kill all the enemies firefight situation instead of something more objective based like what we just did. So we could take that kind of stuff. And then the different classes have different things in here. They're not all the same. So blessed, like the unit's going to take less damage. That's pretty sick. 40% less. Our sniper, we have that sharpshooter. We have the reduction of an overwatch penalty. So at level 3, they wouldn't have any overwatch penalty. You get it. But yeah, who knows how much of that they'll change between now and release. You can also look here to recruit units, same as in the headquarters. And then here's your upgrades for the actual barracks, if that's something you wanted to do. You also have the warehouse over here. What's available? What are your current expenses? You have food. There's morale and stuff that you have to manage. There's a bunch of different plots that you can build things on. Armories, barracks, hospitals. So if you have the requirements, you could look at some of these things. These, I don't think I have enough of anything right now. Wood and steel. I've got wood, I've got steel. Oh yeah, I'm looking right at it, but that's the armory. I don't think I need to build that. Let's see. These ones are all grayed out, and I just don't have enough to afford them. But like the shooting range, safe training for the team, skill improvement is slower than in combat, but it's safer, right? So if you have more people than you can send out, then you can put them in the shooting range, obviously. Radio station provides better contact with the outside world, allows better communication with allies and requests for support, also provides better intelligence about missions and events on the front. So you can see how all of that stuff plays in. You can also like demolish these buildings and stuff if you wanted to and rebuild them. I don't know if there's any placement bonuses or anything yet, but again, we're so early where this part of it, I'm not 100% sure what all their plans are. Then we've got this little single tent. Temporary tent is empty, and you can put people in there if you have like a single overage or something, but they won't get the benefits of the warmth and stuff from inside here. So this helps with healing. This helps with motivation and stuff. It's cool. All right. So that's like a basic view of Forgotten but Unbroken. If you like a World War II tactics game, try it out. It's a demo. There's no pricing or anything yet. There's no release date that I'm aware of, but the demo's available now. So play it. If you like it, give them some feedback, wish list it. That would be sick. Follow its development, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.